Hey, spiritual artist, this is CJ Miller, the host of the Spiritual Artist Podcast. I want to tell you that I really appreciate you listening to my YouTube channel. A lot of times, art groups have me out to speak, and last week I spoke to the Visual Arts League of Prosper, Texas. It was a great discussion, and we did this wonderful exercise I think you'll enjoy. So take 5 minutes and watch this clip from my presentation to discover why you should be more open and more conscious of who you are, what is unique about you. Remember, everybody is totally unique and has a unique creative DNA, but it's your job to recognize it and let it out. So, to be a more conscious creator, follow this and listen to this short clip from the Visual Arts League of Prosper that they were so kind to share with me. And have a great week. You can't help it. You cannot help but be original. By the very fact of who you are, how you were raised, what your belief systems are, how you think. Look how someone decided to draw on the line side of the card. Look at the color choices. Some of you picked a blue card. Do you not? That is all about what I call your creative DNA. Twyla Tharp is a dance instructor. Anybody know her? In New York, famous dance instructor. She wrote a book about creativity, and she talks about what she termed this coin creative DNA. So I want you to start recognizing that you have something about yourself that is totally unique from anybody else. But the key is, somewhere, a lot of us have learned to imitate other people instead of just being who we are, trusting that simple line work actually has a beauty to it. You can do an incredible drawing with a simple silhouette of a butterfly. The color palettes you choose, start recognizing, I don't know whose this is, but the crayons that you picked out of that box. Do you remember when you were a kid? And I used to sit and do crayon work with Cheryl Harrison, and we'd sit down on her patio, and her mother would come out and bring us iced tea. And I loved, cornflower blue. Do you remember the color?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pretty.
Everybody has a favorite color. Do you remember yours? What colors did you pick here? Because these colors are what you gravitate towards, and they're talking about who you are, and you should start recognizing, even as a photographer. Do you know that? Mm-hmm. When you drive down the street, which one's yours?
Yellow.
This one. You're going to start realizing that how you look at the world, you look for things. This is going to sound really weird, but start paying attention to it. You look for yellow things. You're going to be like, I do not. And now you're going to go, and you're going to go, wait a minute, I do photograph a lot of yellow things. I'm attracted to that color. I'm attracted to orange, it's the color of my book. What you picked in here is it seems silly. You're probably going, I just drew something on there. No, you did not. This is as unique as your thumbprint. It's as unique as your thumbprint. And if you take the time to really look at it and you go, oh, wait, look, I don't know whose this is. Who's this? Tony, look at the soft edges. Okay? That's part of your creative DNA. And when you draw and paint, you like that soft edges. Go with it. Explore it. Do soft edges till it hurts. I'm serious. Just do it. Just go with it. And if someone comes to you, why are you doing soft edges? You say, because it's me. It's who I am. And do it. And just with intent. And it's beauty. And all the famous painters, all the famous artists, they're not people that imitated. Picasso did not go out and do just another realistic drawing, did he? And people laughed at him. They did. Oh, look at this stupid things. They're shaped. They're not even real. People teased the hell out of him. But he just said, this is who I am, this is who I am, and this is what I'm going to do. This is what I want you to get out of tonight's lesson, and we're going to do some further drawing, is to realize and appreciate who you are. Now, is there anybody in this group that's looking at this and feeling, because I teach this in my retreat, there's ease and resistance. Are you resisting what I'm saying right now? Is anybody going, oh, this isn't true? And it's okay. Does anybody go, that's not who I am? Or I don't like this, or this is just a color. If you're, and I'm not going to shame you for it. It's interesting to note where you feel resistance and where you feel ease. Okay, and that's going to be a good turning point for this exercise. We're going to do what's called a semic drawing. And I want you to pay attention to when you do this, where you feel ease, like what do you want to do, and
And where are you resisting it? You might even be resisting the exercise. I might give you the exercise. You might sit there and go, screw this guy. I'm not going to do this exercise. This is stupid. Whatever case. I do clay work, and I'm not going to play with this. You know what? Every discipline informs every other one. I want to tell you that right now. If you sit there and say, I don't draw, yeah, you do. We all do. Every discipline. It's just you don't have experience in that. And it's not safe. And I understand, because I'm not safe with certain things either, drawing, for one. But that doesn't mean it won't inform you, and that learning how to move into that area will expand your creative portfolio. Your tools.